Hi guys, so today I'm working on a traditional piece. I figured it's been long enough since I've done my last one that I could go ahead and put another one up here, but yeah, I've been really admiring and loving the look of this like gold incorporated into traditional pieces, and I've seen a lot of different artists that have been doing it, and I wanted to do it myself. I actually got a new medium for the gold, and I'll definitely talk about that later, about my opinions on it and whether I recommend it or not, since today is the first day I've used it. But all in all, it was a really pretty color and I loved using it. But yeah, you'll see more of the gold later when I get actually to that. But yeah, this was the second piece that I did as I sat here working on this traditional piece, and the first one was kind of a train wreck. It started out okay and promising, although there were areas that I didn't have planned out as well in my sketch, and I think that that's always the thing that does me in when it comes to traditional pieces, is that when I'm not really completely planned and I know exactly what it's gonna look like and have sketched it out, it usually ends up going wrong because I'm just not as good at making stuff up as I'm working on it in its permanent final form. And yeah, so for this one, I wanted to make sure that I had everything drawn out and figured out, and I wasn't going to add any strange elements halfway through. I was really restricting myself so that I'd only draw and finish up what I sketched in. And that really helped it to end up being something that I really like in the end, and I feel like was successful. So I realized while I was sketching this out and getting the idea down that I really kind of fell into the same thing that I've been doing a lot and I've been trying to not let myself get away with anymore, but that is where I just draw the head and the shoulders of a character, and there's just so much more life and story that can be told when I have more of the character to show for it, and a background and an environment. So that's something that I'm really trying to get away from, that to be able to tell a better story. And for this one, it's a very minor thing that I added to it, but I decided to make sure to have hands in it. So she has her hands up there, and I feel like just that small difference, it brings a lot more character to it, and it's a lot more interesting, and there's more appeal to it than when it's simply just a head and shoulders. And that's something that I'm really trying to focus on getting away from, and drawing more hands and having those interact more within the pieces that I'm creating. So yeah, now that I'm actually using the gold, this is what the bottle actually looks like for what I got today and used. And I'll have the name down in the description so you actually can see what it is and try it out if you want to. But yeah, I mean, as far as the first try, I really enjoyed it, and I really like that element of it and having this metallic look to it, where I feel like that's something that I can really enjoy as far as traditional stuff, where when I do digital stuff, obviously I can't put shiny gold on it, which makes me sad, but that's something that I can really get out of traditional stuff. So I think I'd like to do more of that. We're playing with more metallic finishes and things like that. I do have some copper leaf that I think I really want to do a full project on, where I put a lot more time into it than these more sketchy traditional pieces, but yeah, that's more in the future about what I'd like to do and what I'd incorporate into my traditional work. So there will probably be a lot more gold in the stuff that I'm doing. And that is pretty much it for this piece. I really enjoyed working on it, and I think that that's really what I've let traditional works be for me, is that I like to have it so that it's just something I can really experiment with and enjoy, and just really like the process of. And when it doesn't always turn out in the end, it's okay. But this one, I'm really happy with how the end result looks as well as the process for it. So yes, I found it to be a success and an enjoyable piece. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you can catch all my future art videos. And until then, I'll see you at my next one. Bye.